Private Chef Lisa Glickman, and I'm going to show you how to break down this artichoke to get to the heart. So I'm going to be braising these artichokes in some white wine. I'm going to start off with some Riesling wine. Now I'm using a wine that's quite sweet, so you want to stay away from Pinot Grigio or a real steely Chardonnay. Go for more the oaky Chardonnay or towards this Riesling with a little more sugar in it. So we're going to put some into our pan and turn it on to about a medium heat. I'm going to use about 2 cups so that I have plenty of room for my wine and my artichokes once I get them into the pan. So we're just heating those up. Now the artichokes. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at these bottom leaves and just start peeling the leaves away. We're going to keep peeling and keep peeling until we get down to the lighter green center. So we just keep tearing these leaves off, and pretty soon you start getting to this light green center portion, and that's what you're looking for. So it gets lighter and lighter, and I'm almost there. Then I'm going to use a serrated knife. The serrated knife just works better because the teeth on the serrated knife will cut through the top of this artichoke a lot easier than a straight-edged knife. So here's my serrated knife. And after I pull off all these leaves, see where the light green portion starts? That's exactly where I'm just going to cut the tip of this artichoke right off. Just like that. Now I'm going to go to the stem, and I'm changing to a paring knife. So I'm going to trim this stem, but keep quite a bit of it because actually it's almost as good as the heart. It cooks and it becomes tender and soft, just like the heart. So I'm going to start trimming the stem of this artichoke and just carefully kind of take the light or the dark, tough outer portion off of this. And then I'm going to trim the rest of these leaves off. So you have to use a little bit of muscle here and get through these leaves, but using a small paring knife really works well. And see how I'm getting right down to the heart of that artichoke and just clean off a lot of these outside hard green portions. It's okay if you trim a little bit too much, but try to leave as much of that heart as you can. So now I've got my artichoke all cleaned and the outer leaves taken off, and that stem is nice and trimmed. So I'm going to cut it lengthwise right down the middle, and that's going to show me this hairy choke right here. My wine is beginning to boil, so I'm going to turn it down just a little bit to medium. So what I'm going to do is take the point of my paring knife, or you could even use a spoon if you like, and just cut right into that hairy choke. And carefully just kind of lift it out. You might have to go in once or twice or 3 times. And be real careful with the tip of that knife. Again, like I said, you could use a spoon if you're not comfortable using a sharp knife. And then we're just going to pull out kind of all that pointy, purpley, hairy portion. Takes a little work, but once you get down to the core, so pull out all those leaves, and this is what we're left with, is just that beautiful heart and a little bit of those leaves. I love artichokes, and sometimes we like to eat them where we steam the whole thing and then eat the leaves, but breaking it down like this makes it really nice to use in lots of different dishes. There we go. Now I have the whole thing cleaned, that choke is all out, and we're right down to these really nice, soft, tender leaves. Now I'm going to slice this artichoke into about 4 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm left with these nice pieces of artichoke that I'm just going to drop into my white wine. And then braise them for about 15 or 20 minutes, and you can use them in your recipe. I'm Lisa Glickman. Thanks for watching.